Hello, welcome to Talkin' Politics with Peter Beimers. I am Peter Beimers. If you like this sort of thing, like and subscribe, and click the bell for notifications, and feel free to share as well. Today I'm going to talk about an issue that many consider controversial. I do not. I think it needs to be talked about more. In fact, I thought it would be a bigger issue during the provincial election. I brought it up at both of the all candidates meetings and as well as in many interviews that I did, if not every interview that I did. When I was at a school during the campaign for one of the political science classes, they asked me what makes the Conservative Party no longer conservative, and I gave several examples, but I think the biggest example, one that is near and close to my heart, is that the Conservative Party of Ontario, and we found out during the federal election, as well as the Conservative Party of Canada, is no longer a pro-life party. In fact, they are actually lockstep with the Liberal Party and quite hostile to the pro-life movement. The New Blue Party is the only provincial political party that is pro-life. Abortion really is nothing more than legal murder. A mother can, in Ontario, choose to murder her unborn, preborn child for any, all, or no reason whatsoever, without any opposition. There is no law in place defending the life of those not yet born. And I think that is disgusting, really, and you may quote me on that. In his email from Jim Carholios dated May 8th to his supporters, he gives three examples of how the PC Party of Ontario is no longer a conservative party and is actually quite hostile to the pro-life movement. And I'll give two of them. One is that the Ontario Liberals introduced Bill 163, the so-called bubble zone law, that results in anyone who verbally or non-verbally communicates a pro-life message. That includes silent prayer within 150 meters of an abortion clinic. And PC MPP member Rick Nichols, who is the co-founder of the Ontario Party, also voted in favor of this bubble zone law. In 2019, the Ford government tried to impose one such bubble zone law in an abortion clinic in Kitchener, and New Blue Party member Belinda Carholios stepped forward with an application to stop such a thing. Can you imagine how ridiculous that would be to stand there silently, eyes open, just looking across the road, participating in silent prayer for those about to enter the clinic, and you could get arrested for such nonsense, for that. That is nonsense. As well, during the lockdowns, when everything was forced to be closed, especially against their will, causing many families to suffer income issues, Doug Ford decided not to intervene and keep abortion clinics closed as well. They were the exception to the rule, much like Trudeau's border crossing for illegal aliens. That was business as usual. And in Ontario, abortion clinics were also business as usual. I asked the question, why should Canada, if not Ontario, be known as a province or a Canada of death? Rather, we should be one that supports life. The New Blue policies of Ontario is that we are a party that supports defunding elective abortion. We support the protection and dignity of all human life from conception to natural death. We are the only party that supports this, and including eliminating MAID, medical assistance in dying, which is ridiculous. We should be doing all that we can to sustain life, not death. And we need to get rid of, at the very least, limit this legal murder. Now, in part two that will follow next week, well, I'll answer some of those what-if questions that I'm sure many will bring up. I'm actually surprised during the all candidates debate, during the question and answer period, nobody brought up any what-if questions. I thought this would be a bigger issue than it actually was during the provincial election. I tried to make it an issue, but nobody wanted to discuss it. But anyways, thanks for watching, and look forward to part 2 next week. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded, and feel free to share as well. Thanks for watching. I'm Peter Beimers, and we'll see you next time.